Would you consider it paying more at the pumps? Back in September to December of 2022, government introduced measures to help ease the cost of living by removing petrol tax. As of January 18, 2023, government has reintroduced petrol tax at a lower rate of $3.50 as opposed to the $5.50. Motorists now will be paying $15 per gallon for gas. Motorists on Wednesday reacted to government's announcement of a reintroduction of petrol tax. GBN's news crew was on location at one of the service stations in St. George and was privy to some of the comments and concerns.
Since before, when it was $16 was a lot, it was a real pressure for me. And I was so happy when it go get down because I could have used $50 and I lost 2 days. But when he come back now, it's hard for me. He come back to $50 one day, one trip. So at least every day I had to put $100.
But for me, I find that was a big jump. Yeah, it could have been, something, If it increased now by a lot, it could have been $1 and some, But you have to cope with it.
My thing is, how come I think I see on news last night that they have an increase in the lowering of the tax, but yet we have an increase in the petrol. To me, I didn't really understand fairly well everything about it. But I hear a decrease in the tax, but we have an increase in the petrol.
I do hope that it drop. I would like for it to stay at $11 because, it's been very helpful. The cost was, reasonable, but for it to go up, might be a pain in the tail. Nothing I could do about it. At the end of the day, I'm going to need the gas anyways, right? So.
This young man who is into the food business made this observation. When gas price increases, it affects everyone.
That affects how business, your profitability. It affects the way you want to do business, how you do business, affects everything. So the increase in price in gas never is a good thing. I don't want to say it's a burden on everybody's shoulder. The government have to do what they have to do, and as business people, you don't want to raise your price of your goods, but it does affect your.
Some motorists say although they wish for lower prices, they do understand the rationale for it.
I believe it's not directly the Prime Minister's fault. It's based on the war in Ukraine, and a lot of gases and so on generate from down there. And if this happening eventually, the prices will go up. But there is nothing we could do about it. But I would real happy if can really minimize on it, because the trips I does is basically my livelihood. I'm a farmer and I have to drop down goods here. I live in Hope. I have to go up in Birch Grove Garden every morning. So that's one of my problems.
Christina John, GBN News.